I wake up full of energy, ready to seize the day.
I'm going to get some work done.
And I'm gonna get you guys chest-mounted POV footage.
I kind of lead a double life on the internet.
Sid's gonna poop in the trash can. That'll show him.
Sometimes not being able to ride is kind of a good thing.
That was harsh.
Oh, my knee hurts a little bit, like I can't eat eggs for the rest of my life.
Good morning, everybody. I am Macky. Sid is over there meditating, so I'm not gonna bother her. This is actually over her 90th day in a row doing a morning meditation, which I am very impressed by. This is our first of a monthly bonus video, which you can thank our Patreon team members for because they helped us get to our goal. They also chose what this video was gonna be about. So we put up a post asking for ideas and then took those ideas and put them into a poll and people voted on them. So if you wanna be involved with choosing next month's bonus video, you should go join our Patreon team. This video is going to be about, I would say, a typical day, but there's no such thing as a typical day for us. So a day in our lives, but focused less on the riding and training and more on just like the general life, you know, sort of what we do, living in a van, how we spend our time, how we get stuff done. We're out here at Klondike Bluffs in Moab. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Just got up from our little nest up on top of the van. I think it's about time to make some breakfast. Maybe a little maple syrup, some slivered almond, ooh, granola on top, almond butter on top, ooh, and some raisins, some blueberries. We're gonna do a full, super in-depth tour of the van coming up here fairly soon. So if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. It's gonna be a good one. We forgot to wash this yesterday, but the great part with non-stick rice cookers is everything just kind of dries up, at least when you're in the desert, and you can just kind of flake it off and you don't really have to wash it. Blueberries, put some slivered almonds in. All right, a little maple syrup. All right, red light, good to go. Coffee time.
You're supposed to do a close-up of the coffee, not of me. It's rude to film people before they caffeinate.
This is Sid's coffee setup, the AeroPress. This is a present I got her for her birthday last year. Apparently, it was a good present, and I got 10 husband points for it, so that was good. It was a good present. And then this is our little Jetboil. I think it's the Jetboil Sumo?
I think this is a Mini-Mo, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Mini-Mo. So the Jetboil Mini-Mo. This thing like flash boils water, basically. I am not really a coffee person. Actually, I am not at all a coffee person. I'm one of those weird people who is just a morning person and not interested in...
That's stretching it a little bit.
Come on, you don't think I'm a morning person? I wake up full of energy, ready to seize the day.
At 8:30.
It's 7:05. That was harsh. See that?
But
She's
when left
mean
to your
to
own
me.
devices, you sleep until 8:30.
That's not true. Sometimes I sleep till 8:30, but sometimes I do not. Anyway, I wake up full of life, ready to seize the day. So I have not developed a coffee habit because I'm kind of terrified, and so is everybody else, to know what would happen if I drank coffee.
You might be less annoying in the morning, I don't know. This is why usually I try to get up before Macky, so I make coffee without having a camera stuck in my face. So I don't love you guys. God.
So yesterday, we just put out our video getting shreddy on BKXC's home trails, and it's already got 5,000 views, which I'm pretty stoked about.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good for us, so thank you guys for watching.
Hanging out with Seth and Brian, Seth's over there like, oh, I only have 200,000 views.
We're like, woohoo, 5,000! Only 1/100th of what you have.
Do you want to film the AeroPress?
Oh yeah, we'll film the AeroPress. So she put water in there and coffee in there.
Yeah.
For those of
so
you.
it turns out the instructions on the AeroPress are stupid, and they tell you should like do it like this and fill it up and then put it in there. But right after I got it, we did a video of me using it like that, and someone in the comments was like, "That's not the right way," and sent me a link to doing it this way, where you do it upside down, which makes a much better cup of coffee.
I see, it's like a
espresso
machine.
Yeah, sort of. Sometimes you get that good espresso foam, and sometimes you don't.
Oh yeah?
Excuse me, espresso foam.
Espresso.
For all the snobs in the comment section.
Sid's gonna go use the Facila Desert. That is our really awesome $10 mini shovel. It has been a lifesaver. It's way better than like a trowel. Some people should travel with a trowel, and like, you can't dig a hole with a trowel. That doesn't surprise me. I mean,
Macky's getting ready to go ride.
getting ready.
Bike is plugged in. Because, you know, he has a secret motor in there. Just kidding. He doesn't actually have a secret motor. No one freak out. He has Di2, and he let the battery die again. So it's plugged in.
Sid and I were just having a discussion about what day this video should be posted, because it is a bonus video. And I was assuming it would be published on a Wednesday, since our usual upload is Monday and Friday, and Monday is more like kind of vlog style, and Friday are less specific to like where we are and what we're doing.
This is the point where you comment and let us know if you've actually picked up on this pattern that Macky seems to think is rigid and unyielding.
I like the schedule because it helps me like keep track. Sid is less interested in the schedule.
I think it should be more flexible.
We're trying to decide if this video should be posted Monday, because like in terms of chronological order, that makes more sense. Or if it should be posted Wednesday because it's a bonus video. Sid convinced me that it makes sense for it to be posted on Monday. It's not replacing our usual Monday video. Our usual Monday video will be coming out in 2 days on Wednesday. So.
And if you hate this and you think Macky's right, and it's really screwing you up that this is not a Monday video, please leave a hateful comment directed at me.
It doesn't have to be hateful. It could just point out that Sid is wrong and I am right. Because I'm feeling guilty that last Friday's race video didn't have any POV because I screwed up, I am going to take the Rylo with me, and I'm going to point it in the right direction, and I'm going to get you guys some POV, chest-mounted POV footage of riding at Klondike Bluffs.
If you're wondering why I am not riding, make sure you check out our last vlog from the race. Having some knee issues again, so just trying to be really smart about it and take as much time off as I need, as opposed to like really digging a hole early in the season. So Macky's off riding. I am going to get some work done, put away our laundry. Went to the laundromat like 2 days ago and still haven't put away the laundry.
I promised you guys POV, and I will deliver on that. But first things first, I have about an hour of intervals to do. So 3 12-minute intervals with 6 minutes in between, and then a little bit of a break, and 8 20-second sprints with 10 seconds in between.
So, as much as I hate to admit it, it is kind of good that I can't ride today because I really need to catch up on some writing. For those of you who don't know, I kind of lead a double life on the internet. I do this YouTube channel, and I also have a blog. It's sidschultz.com. We'll put a link somewhere. Really different content than what is on this channel. It's kind of aimed at like beginner riders and racers, just like inspirational stuff and like stories about my struggles and journey and as a racer, and sort of stuff about mindfulness and meditation and that kind of content. So really different, also not videos. But if you are interested, check it out and try to do a post a week. For a while, I was like way ahead, and now I'm like day before I'm supposed to publish something, like trying to think of what to do. So it's kind of good. I'm gonna try to get a little ahead today, like get some content going for the blog. Sometimes not being able to ride is kind of a good thing because I've got a lot of stuff we're juggling, and so it can be hard to get it all done.
Well, did my 3 12-minute intervals. They're pretty hard. I think it's good, but hard to do intervals on trails because it's really hard to hold a steady power output because like there's trail features like rocks and dips and stuff.
Got my workspace all set up, got the mobile hotspot running, so Wi-Fi in the desert, ready, set, go. This week's blog post had me mining some really old photos to talk about a trip I took to Spain when I was 18 years old, and here's a really great photo of me from I think 2009, and yes, that is a bicycle helmet. I would ride this ancient mountain bike into town. It was like 12 kilometers to like the closest like civilization at all. It was all downhills and it was all uphill on the way back, and yeah, that was the helmet that I was working with.
So I'm at the top of Baby Steps. This is my favorite stage. It has been every year. I was really excited to show you guys the race run, and then 2 things foiled my attempt. The first, as you know from watching Friday's race vlog, I had the camera pointing the wrong way, the Rylo, and I was running it on 180 mode. So all we had was behind me. So that was stupid and embarrassing. And the second thing is 4 turns in, I clipped my head on a tree and it pulled the Rylo off. So I will stop and show you guys where that tree was. I'm really hoping that I have figured this all out now, and I can get you guys some sweet POV chest mounted of this stage because it's really cool. All right. So I made it to right here, and then as I was leaning to the inside of this turn, something over here caught the Rylo and just tore it off my head. So I didn't have it for the rest of the run. There you guys have it. That's Baby Steps. I know there was wind noise. I'm sorry. With the Rylo, you can't put a muffly thingy on there because you can then see that in the video. So I'm working on it. Rylo's working on it. We're all working on it. It'll be better. I just turned the volume way down so you guys wouldn't have to listen to the wind noise, but footage.
Had a lot of other times where I've felt pretty good for a few weeks, so it's just like not indicative of anything. Otherwise I can't be like, oh, my knee hurts a little bit, like I can't eat eggs for the rest of my life. Dane was like he's a hero, man, that guy. Like, he's booked all week, but he's like, yeah, like, come in at lunchtime and I'll like do some dry needling on you, and like, when are you actually able to see a doctor? Like, I'll see if I can get you in with like this person. Just got off the phone with my coach, Mike, who actually coaches both Macky and I. So starting to put together a bit of a plan and figure out what I can do while my knee is hurt. Looks like I'm gonna have to get a little bit better at swimming for a few days. But try to keep some fitness up, and also just like reiterating that I'm really focused on like trying to sort out these joint issues that I've had for a while, and that, you know, if that means not racing for a few more weeks, like, that's totally okay. I'd rather be feeling great next season and like not have raced at all this year, which I don't think it's gonna come to that. But like, that's where the priorities are. So it's really good to work with a coach and have someone to kind of discuss that with and like go through that thought process and have them be like, yep, you are making the right decision and you're being smart, and like just have, it's just really empowering and helps with the confidence a lot.
Now I gotta go do my intervals on the road. Oh man, those are so hard considering how short they are. It's only 20 seconds. But then you only get 10 seconds off. The first couple were hard but okay. And then they start getting really hard in that 10 seconds. Basically it's like, done with the interval, start the next one. Feels like it doesn't even exist. Oh man, at least those are done. 2.5 hours, 22 miles, not bad. Sid looks all nice and cozy in the van here. I like your sunshade. It's like an umbrella.
Well, the sun was coming in this window, even though it's tinted.
And so you said, back off, sun.
I did.
That's good. I'm also gonna do a recovery drink mix. This is the Scratch Sport Recovery Drink Mix. And I like to mix the coffee with the chocolate, because then it's not quite so coffee and not quite so chocolatey, and just the right amount of both. Pretty delish.
It's funny, because earlier you were talking about how you don't drink coffee.
I know, only in my recovery drinks. What you got there?
And some pink pasta, leftovers from last night. Pasta with beets, which is why it's pink, and chicken, and Brussels sprouts.
Yum.
On top of some spinach.
Sid's washing dishes real quick.
More dishes.
I'm gonna put away our chairs and our awning and all that stuff, and we're gonna go sit in nice cold water. It's gonna be awesome.
As you can see, we've done this a few times. I think that was like maybe 20 minutes from fully set up
full
to
setup.
rolling. We have air conditioning now, which makes us appreciate cold water a little less. Last year when we didn't have air conditioning in the van, we just had to like drive from lake to lake, basically, which can be sort of hard in Utah.
Mill Creek is bumping as it was the last time we were here a couple days ago. Look at all those cars. It's crazy. We're gonna go see if we can find the nice grassy spot. We're just gonna go chill. We got the mat, stretching bag. I've got my anti-sunburn hat. We got the spot. Apparently everybody likes to go somewhere else, which involves more hiking, which is okay with us. Water's looking pretty nice.
Oh, that feels really good. Now we're talking. Mackie's taking a nap. He's totally out. Basically, we're just gonna hang out by the creek, try to get some rest. When he wakes up, I'm gonna do some stretching and yoga on the mat, and then we'll head out to find our campsite for the night and make some food. So that's basically the life. So we just spent the afternoon at the river. It was really nice and chill, and now we're doing some #van life errands. So finding somewhere to throw out our trash and getting some water.
Good old Moab with the free water in the park.
Our favorite campsite in Moab was full, which we expected, but we're only gonna stay here one night, which is good because it's like the most overpriced, stupid campsite. It's a field. I mean, it's pretty though. There's this giant rock, so that's pretty awesome. But it's literally $30 a night for a field.
We were here literally 2 days ago. And in those 2 days, the price,
That was already unreasonable.
which was already unreasonable, went up $10. $10! We were here 2 days ago. So we decided that instead of paying the exorbitant $40 for literally nothing over on that side, we were gonna pay $45.
Get ourselves a picnic table.
Nothing plus a picnic table.
And we
So at least we have a picnic table.
I am so mad. They like printed an entirely new sign to be even bigger than they were before.
The one saving thing is that tonight is Taco Tuesday. I guess we also have access to a trash can here, which doesn't really matter because the Moab Park also has trash cans. We're gonna use this trash can, get our $45 worth.
I wish we had brought all of our trash just to throw down here.
Yeah.
We're gonna poop in their trash can.
Yeah, good idea. Sid's gonna poop in their trash can. That'll show them. Not actually, guys. That'd be pretty funny though. Hunger does not equal being more awesome. Charging $45 a night for a campsite also
Campsite without
does
any
not.
electricity or running water or any facilities whatsoever.
Yeah, that also is not being more awesome.
Being
Being less awesome. Actually, it's not even being awesome. It's being unawesome, which is bad.
like I said.
I'm gonna have to take out every time you say Yep, take that out too. The one good thing about this campsite is that the location is pretty awesome. There are beautiful rocks that way, beautiful rocks that way, and up that way is Captain Ahab, which I am not actually planning to go ride tomorrow because I found a cool trail on Slick Rock that I'd never seen before, and I don't even know what its status is, but it's definitely marked and it doesn't say closed or anything. So I'm gonna go ride that tomorrow and show you guys on Wednesday all about that trail, so stay tuned. Today on Sid and Macky Cook Delicious Food, or Sid cooks delicious food and Macky holds the camera, we have Taco Tuesday!
Got some red pepper.
And then some garlic squishers. Garlic? Sid loves this thing, the garlic squisher. It's pretty cool.
Make a circle with the peppers. It seems like it would be a fancy, this is a fancy one pot cooking technique. And then you do some salt, chili powder, added a can of pinto beans, one pot meal.
I'm working on the guacamole.
Which
We
is
got a lot,
guacamole.
which is guacamole in case you couldn't tell.
Tortillas, cooking, guacamole. Hatch Valley green chili sauce. Not quite as good as home roasted green chili, but it's gonna do.
Man, that looks like a good taco. I would have shown you guys my tacos, but I ate them too fast.
How many tacos do you eat?
I had 7 tacos. How many tacos did you eat?
5.
That's a lot of tacos.
No.
No, it wasn't enough.
It's a serving of tacos.
It's a serving of tacos.
think so.
One taco serving.
Yeah.
So I guess that means that I had 1.4 taco servings. We have actually washed our dishes after every meal today, didn't we?
It's a pretty big victory.
Yeah, it's a pretty big victory. Usually we leave dishes for at least one meal, if not for full days at a time. I organized the van a little bit so that it looks a lot better and we can sit in it. Not that we're necessarily going to take advantage of that, because I think we're probably going to go to sleep because the sun is not up anymore. It's light out, but the sun is no longer up. So it's almost time for us to go to sleep. The last important detail of today is that we have to go through our final Monopoly cards because Monopoly's over. I think it finished today, but we have like 2 weeks to turn in anything that we won. So hopefully, out of all these darn cards that we got, we won something. This is Safeway Monopoly. You could win $1 million. We're pretty sure we didn't win $1 million because we're pretty sure we did not get the AH card, but
Of which there are only
you never know. Yeah, there's 2 of them. And also, you don't get the full million at once. You get $33,000 a year for 30 years, which frankly would be awesome, but
It would be hard to buy like a plane.
yeah, exactly. How are we supposed to buy a private jet if we don't get the full million at one time? Anyway, that's what we're gonna do. Sid's gonna help me. I know she wants to read,
No,
but yeah,
I'm
no,
reading.
you have to help me.
No.
Otherwise, I won't split whatever I win with you.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
I'm gonna keep
Even
it
if
all
you
for
win,
myself.
what will you get with your $5 gift card?
I'm gonna win $1 million, and I'm not gonna share it with you. I'm gonna be like, no, you can go to work, honey. I'm gonna hang out at home and do nothing because I won $1 million.
$30,000 a year.
$33,000 a year, exactly.
78.
What's
We're
the
down to
next one?
$5. $5.
We can maybe win.
How about 237?
Nope.
242? All right, we won nothing.
We literally
We
won.
literally won nothing.
Time to brush teeth.
Thank you guys for tuning in. This was actually kind of a cool example of what a typical recovery day looks like for Sid, which was computer work and hanging out and relaxing some. And then what a training day looks like, which is less of that stuff because of training. And if you want to be involved in choosing the next bonus video we do next month, you should join our Patreon. And we'll see you guys next time.